Hi, I'm Prabjot Kaur and my student ID is 3036555 and I am working on the project Chronic Renal Failure App Requirement Gathering, and we are four members in this team: me, Karamjit Kaur, Palak Maggu and Preet Datta. We worked together as a team and we divide our work each other properly, and our supervisor and product owner is Dr. Sally, and our client is Satav, and our course coordinator is Dr. Tavo. Chronic renal failure app requirement gathering is suitable for both Android and iOS software. It is easy to use and user friendly application which will help to support kidney patients during a hemodialysis. The aim of this application is support patients' well-being and helps to manage their self-care routine. This application will be very useful and helps to reduce stress level and anxiety. In this application, patients will be able to manage most of the important things such as appointments, personal information, notes, medicine, contacts, and mood swings. This app will also keep record of irregular heart rate, unbalanced GFR, fluid intake. We start up our work, and we did a storyboard, and we write up all the things, project title, everything that we will include in our app. So first we did the project storyboard. After that we made a roadmap for our project. In this we did the user stories, what we will use for our project. We did the four user stories in first sprint, and two user stories in the second sprint, and four user stories in the third sprint. So we divide the 10 user stories in different sprints, and we divide our work equally. Two-person Palak and Preet were worked on the data. They are collect that data from the Facebook and blogs and many other resources. And me and Karamjit work on literature. We read research papers, and we gather data from YouTube videos as well, and we write up a literature. We divide our work among members according to their skills so that every person can work effectively. I am good at communication planning and organization, so my team assigned the role of communication manager to me in the kidney application project. As a communication manager, I organized the meetings with the supervisor, that is Sally, and client Sadav. My responsibility is to do discussion on project with supervisor and client. In addition to this, I work to modify the product backlog for roadmap. I divided the user stories in three sprints, and I did plan that how we can do the user stories in each sprint. Moreover, I did some part of ethics as well, such as consent form and risk assessment form. These forms are required for ethics permission so that we can collect data with the help of surveys and interviews as well. Furthermore, I read research paper. With the help of that research papers, I have started the literature view for the project, and you can see all you can also see in the screenshot as well. Moreover, I read some research papers on mobile apps that are used by the CKD patients during hemodialysis. According to the existing literature, people are mainly facing some problems such as stress and anxiety, and depression, volume of overload, sexual dysfunction. Moreover, people face the problem of GFR as well. GFR that is used to check that how good kidney is working. Sometimes their GFR is low, sometimes their GFR is high. So people don't have enough knowledge about that. And also people facing irregular heart rate problem as well, because sometimes their heartbeat is high, sometimes their heartbeat is low. And food intake also play an important role. I also considered that people have lack of knowledge about the fluid intake. People does not have enough knowledge that which meal they can have or no. So I also find that patients do not have enough knowledge according to the fluid intake. Sometimes they drink less or more, which affect them health which affect them which affect their health dramatically. Moreover, the medicine prescribed to the hemodialysis patient have some chemicals which stimulate the stress levels of the patients and trigger anxiety in them. Due to weak immunity, they can also have other health issues. And the other problem is volume of overload. The patient take a fluid intake that is required to be properly monitor is in order to avoid the volume overload in the patients. And the another problem is disremembering of the appointments. It is a common thing to forget about the appointment with the doctor or healthcare expert in this busy schedule, which someone cannot which can not only enhance the risk of problems but can even cause delay in treatment. So people can lose their health because they do not have time to do the appointment properly with the doctors. So they can lose their health, and they can also face some other problems. So there are some available apps that help to tackle these problems. All of these problems, patients use number of apps and web portals that provide them better and considerable knowledge their disease and help to manage it in a best way. These apps are not only cost effective, but it can do wonders in tracking of diet by recommending healthy food, best alternative of junk food, enhance of medical interference, help to recognize pills and record individual medication. Numerous studies provided a metastatic review of primary apps that support the ESRD, CKD, and other kidney patients by offering them self care and management. The several studies evaluated that these apps, based on efficiency, and performance by using a mobile app rating scale. The mobile apps can also predict kidney functioning, offer investigation and related diagnostic test, information related to signs, symptoms, work as a health check calculators, and insist managing the CKD progression. I also did literature review that represent the review of research articles which can certain issues reported in the studies for the patients undergoing self-care and management of kidney diseases. You can see in the screenshot as well. So to cover this all problems of kidney patients, we designed an app with the Figma software. This Figma software is very user friendly, so that's why we choose Figma. In this app we designed that it will show the step counter, that people can easily count their steps by walking, and it will also show the medication, like people feel stress and anxiety in this busy schedule, so they can do the medication with that app. And it in this app the heart rate tracker will also recommended that people can easily check their heartbeat. That is very useful for their health. This app will also check their GFR rate, and also check their fluid intake level, like how many glasses they have to take and how many glasses they take, or they it also show the reminder that how many glasses of fluid intake remaining. So this will also design in a app. And the other is people can easily make their appointments in a notes, and they can easily list their contacts, like important numbers like doctor contacts they can easily mention in this app. We tried our best uh, to solve these problems, and we tried to give our solutions for these problems by this app. We designed a UI for this application, and we already include the solution that I already said. We tried our best, and we also attach some evidence in this. You can see in a screenshot as well. Moreover, I want to discuss some limitations for this project as well. That one of the major limitation of UI design is that it needs data for its working, and it's unable to capture data itself or track automatically. It should be certain feature of diet management to help kidney patients to recommend best diet according to their requirement, and also restricting the diet that is not fit for them. The poor choice of text and background combination may affect visibility of text and makes it difficult to understand. And some are recommendations like by adding a customer support 24 by 7 service for patients to help them at any time of emergencies. This feature will be special and may strengthen the UI based application because most number of existing UI designs lacks this feature. It recommended to add like extra security that should be provided to protect the sensitive information of the patients, and data and privacy must be considered as a topmost priority of all the users according to me. The UI design created by our team is only available in the English language, but I wanna recommend that it will be available at least to 5 to 6 different languages, which will be useful for the all people who are not understanding English properly. So these are some limitation and recommendations I want to discuss about our project as well. So we tried our best to do this project. We designed a UI for these applications, and I hope it will be very helpful for the patients, and it will be helpful to solve their problems which they are facing during hemodialysis. So thank you so much from our team, and thank you so much for me as well. Thank you.